You want to learn guitar, and you've heard you can get a great starter instrument for under $500. You heard right. But the biggest trap isn't overspending, it's buying the absolute cheapest guitar, which can actually make you quit. A cheap guitar that won't stay in tune is frustrating, but one that's physically painful to play is a deal breaker. Even a brand new guitar from a box isn't ready to play perfectly. Most need a specific adjustment beginners never hear about. In the next few minutes, we'll show you what separates a $400 guitar you'll love from a $200 you'll abandon. We'll cover materials, setup, and a secret buying strategy. So if cheapest is the wrong metric, what's the right one? It starts with the single most important part of an acoustic guitar's sound, the top wood. Guitars in this range have two types of tops, laminate or solid wood. A solid top is a single piece of wood that vibrates more freely, producing a richer, louder tone. Laminate is basically plywood. It's less resonant but much more durable and resistant to humidity, making it a compromise on pure sound for the sake of toughness. The single biggest upgrade you can find under $500 is a guitar with a solid top. This feature ensures your instrument will sound better and inspire you as you learn. But solid wood isn't the whole story. The type of wood determines the guitar's fundamental character, its voice. This is called tone wood. So how do you choose between woods like spruce, mahogany, or cedar? What you're about to learn will help you know exactly what you're listening for. This is the industry standard. It's bright, clear, and articulate. Think of it as the all-rounder, perfect for hard strumming or delicate picking. Mahogany. This wood is warmer and punchier with a strong mid-range. It's often described as woody or dry and is fantastic for blues, folk, or singer-songwriters. Cedar. This is a softer wood that responds to a very light touch. It produces a lush, mellow tone, making it a favorite of fingerstyle players. Okay, you now know more about guitar wood than 90% of beginners. But a guitar that sounds great and feels terrible is still a bad guitar. This brings us to playability. Playability mostly comes down to one thing, the action, which is the height of the strings. Too high, and it's like pressing on steel cables, painful for a beginner. This is where a professional setup comes in. For $50, $75, a guitar tech can adjust the action perfectly. This can make a $300 guitar feel like an $800 guitar. So what does a guitar with a solid top and great potential for a professional setup look like? Let's look at some industry standard recommendations that get this right. The Yamaha FG800. It's famous for one reason. It has a solid spruce top at an incredible price, prioritizing the features that actually improve your sound. Another is the Fender CD60S. Again, the S stands for solid top. It has a slightly different neck profile, which proves it's important to try a few for comfort. Buying one of these new and getting it set up is a fantastic safe bet. But what if I told you there's a way to get an even better guitar for the same money or less? This is the expert level secret, buying a used guitar. A well-cared for, mid-tier used guitar can offer far superior materials and craftsmanship. Guitars, like cars, depreciate the moment they're sold. This means you can find a guitar that was originally $700 with better woods for our $400, $500 budget. The risk, of course, is buying someone else's problem. So in just a moment, I'll show you exactly how to spot the hidden gems and avoid the duds. First, look for trusted brands known for consistency like Yamaha or Seagull. Second, check for warning signs like cracks or a bulging top. Third, always play it first. For example, a used Seagull S6 from the early 2000s is a legendary value. They have solid cedar tops and are often available for under $400, offering superior sound. New or used, solid top, or laminate, how do all these pieces fit together into a final decision? Let's connect the dots and create your final strategy. The ultimate approach is combining our knowledge. You find a true value not just by looking for a brand, but by understanding the features that matter. Remember how we said solid tops open up and sound better with age? A used guitar with a solid top has already started this process. It might literally sound better. Now combine that aged solid top with the power of a professional setup we just discussed. This is how you get peak value for your money. So your choice is simple. For safety, buy a new solid top like a Yamaha and get it set up. For maximum quality, find a well-maintained used guitar and get it set up. Once you have your guitar, don't forget the essentials. A clip-on tuner is non-negotiable, plus some picks, a strap, and a gig bag to protect your investment. And remember, acoustic guitars are made of wood and are sensitive to humidity. Keeping it in its case with a simple humidifier pack can prevent costly damage. Finding a great beginner guitar under $500 isn't about luck. It's about knowing what to look for. Prioritize a solid top for sound and a professional setup for feel. Now you have the knowledge to buy a first guitar that won't be a tool, but an inspiration. Go find it. Let us know in the comments what guitar you're thinking of getting.